1993, you leave Pittsburgh, you come home, finally. Larry Bear, Peter McGowan call you and say, it's time for you to come and wear the orange and black like your dad and your godfather, and your dad's gonna be your hitting coach, Dusty's gonna be your manager. Tell me about that
That was the
moment in
greatest day of
time.
my life.
Really?
Because the Yankees was in it, and the other teams were in it too. And when the Giants came, there was just a no-brainer. I mean, to have the second chance to go back home, I mean, I had the first chance in high school. Didn't think it was going to happen. I was probably would have ended up going to New York at the time. And they came, there was just a no-brainer.
Yeah.
I mean, it was, they could have just said anything at that time. I was going home. That's where I always wanted to be.
Sure.
That's where my dream of life was supposed to be. And nothing was going to stop that. By the time they said, would you like to come home? I was already like, y'all ain't sent me a first class ticket already? You didn't even have to ask me that question twice.
Did you feel like the timing was right? Do you feel like everything up until that point led you to this moment and that the timing was right for you to come home at that point?
Perfect.
Yeah.
Because my IQ was here. I already went to and got my master's degree. So I went through the training of school and through Pittsburgh. So to me, I'm the Harvard professor in my sport. And I went through the classes of courses. And by the time I was in San Francisco, I was already the instructor.
Yeah, yeah.
I already knew it. I knew everything. I remember Peter McGowan was so nervous over the deal because I was, I think it was owners meetings or whatever it was. I was stuck in a hotel for 2 days and I couldn't leave because they didn't own the team at the time. So they're like,
oh, yes.
They were trying to announce all this and they're like, well, you can't leave. And I'm like, I'm hungry. And this is when I think at the same time, The Bodyguard was out with Whitney Houston or something. I wanted to go see the movie. Like, you can't even go see the movie. I'm like, I can't sit here 2 days. I had one suit. I didn't even have to bring a change of clothes because I was supposed to just go in and come out.
You were like sequestered. Basically.
I was taking a shower like every hour so I don't dirty my clothes up, Renel. That's what I was doing.
This is amazing.
And so Peter and them were, worried about getting the team at the time. And then Peter, and also nervous when you sign someone with a big contract. I mean, it's a big deal for anyone.
And that was
it's
the
a lot of
biggest in
pressure.
baseball history at that time, too.
Yeah,
that was the biggie.
It's a lot of pressure.
Sure.
But I was already there mentally, and I was already there in my IQ vision.
Yeah.
And I remember Peter McGowan says, how good are you? I said, Peter, if I fail you, I'll give you $1 million back to whatever charity you want. That's how confident I was and how happy I was to go home. That I was willing to sacrifice anything to prove to the town that I grew up in, the boys I played with, all of my coaches that I've had there, all my dad, my godfather. I had so much weight on me, but at the same time relief to now I'm prepared. I went through the battles in Pittsburgh. I had a great manager to teach me. I had a great outfield coach to teach me. I had great mentors of instructors to now qualify me as an instructor. So when by the time I got to San Francisco, it was pretty simple.
Yeah, man. And then from there, it was just skyrocketing. You were so good you would break your own records. You're bad if you break your own records in addition to some MLB records.